is rupees 1261 to 1326 crores. The anchor is scheduled on Wednesday, 8th October, and the issue opens to the public on Thursday, 9th October, and closes on Monday, which is 13th October.
So we are privileged to have two very esteemed parents in Canara Bank and ORIX Corporation. Canara Bank offers its huge branch network as a touch point for Canara Robeco as a company. Their branch network spreads more than 9,800 branches all across the country. ORIX Corporation, on the other hand, has provided Canara Robeco with its expertise in investment management philosophy, product development, and also in the risk management framework section. In terms of the growth of the company, we've been growing extremely fast. In the last 5 to 10 years, we've been one of the fastest growing AMCs in the country. In the last 2.5 years alone, our AUM has grown by 1.8x, from around 62,000 crores to 1.1 lakh crores. In terms of the split of AUM, like you mentioned, 91% of our AUM comes from equity. In absolute terms also, that has almost doubled. That's more than doubled in fact. So from 55,000 crores to more than 1 lakh crores in the span of just 2.5 years. Why is it important? Is because we are one of the few companies which has a very high equity mix. In fact, when you compare us to the top 10 AMCs, we are the highest in terms of the equity mix. And when you compare us to the top 20 AMCs, we are third highest in that ratio. For us also, SIPs has been a very strong medium of growth. Our share of AUM coming from SIPs has grown significantly. It was only about 24% in March of 23. Now that has become 33%. Also, the base of SIP has also increased quite significantly by 1.6 times in the span of 2.5 years, from 1.1 million folios to 1.8 million folios. We are privileged to have 7 schemes which has a lineage of more than 10 years. All our 7 schemes during this duration have beaten the benchmark, therefore creating an alpha for our investor base. We have more than 5 lakh folios, and given that we are a retail fund house, most of our AUM comes from the retail plus HNI segment. With 87% of our AUM coming from them, we are number 1 when you compare it to the top 10 AMCs, and number 4 in this ratio when you compare it to the top 20 AMCs. In terms of the flows, as you're well aware, SIP has been the backbone of the flows for the industry. The last number that we have for as of June, almost 27,000 crores, to be precise, 26,900 odd crores has been coming on a monthly basis into the industry as SIP. Majority of the SIPs will be in the equity segment and typically are in the very retail in nature. As a result of which, we are seeing the increase in the retail participation to the total AUM, which has increased from 52% to 61% in a span of 5 years.
Which shows the consistency in the revenue growth, which is at the rate of 40%. And the fundamental attributes to the growth is our growth in the AUM, which is the key performance matrix for the industry also. If you see the right on the top, which is the cost efficiency, which has been shown, which is drifted down from 50% to 34%, which is one of the best in the industry. Having said that the revenue and the cost efficiency is there, our PET and the PET margin has grown at the rate of 55% over period of this period of 3 years and 4 years. And our return on equity has grown at the rate of 23% on a year-to-year basis, which is one of the highest.